So now we are going to learn if-else statement with an example. So if-else is actually a control statement in C language. This is a if-else is a control statement in C language. So instead of looking it as an output in C, we're going to simulate it with respect to sensors. And then this is my Arduino. It's got 14 digital pins. So these are the different digital pins where you can connect LED and sensors. So this is an LED and this is a current limiting resistor. So this current limiting resistor is connected to the ground of Arduino, and the anode, that's a positive terminal, is connected to one of the digital pins, and this is a PIR sensor or a motion detector sensor. So one of the terminal is connected to pin number 2, so it detects a motion and sends a signal to the microcontroller at pin number 2, and the other two pins are 5 volts pin and the ground pin. So whenever a motion is detected in front of it, the microcontroller receives the signal from the PIR sensors and outputs the LED, makes the LED to glow. So that is called, that's what we are going to do now. So see this program here. So don't worry about all these things, we'll learn it later. So my concentration only will be regarding the if-else loop. So initially we'll learn C language using the normal C programming code. Then we'll try to implement the application of C in the TinkerCad. So if you see here, initially a sensor is just a variable and I have declared it as an integer. So integer means it doesn't have a fraction value, so I have made it equal to 0. So integer sensor is equal to 0 means 0 is placed in the sensor. Now the next step, here the statement sensor is equal to digital read 2. So whatever is the value, like if a motion is detected, then 1 will be placed inside the sensor. If there is no motion, then 0 will be placed inside the sensor. See, you need to understand it is a digital read. So digital means only 0 or 1s. Okay, so if sensor is equal to high means there is a motion detected, then I want the LED to glow, so I'm going to make digital write 5 high. So what is the meaning of digital write? Is basically we are going to give the 5 volt signal. You are going to give the 5 volts to the 5 pin. See, this is the fifth pin of Arduino, and here it's going to get 5 volts and the LED will glow if there is a motion. If there is no motion, then LED will not glow. So I'm giving digital write 5 low, means that at 5 there's going to appear 0 volts and LED will not glow. So this is an example of learning if else loop through the TinkerCad. Okay, now I'll just show you the actual simulation. So I'm starting the simulation, and you can see I'm going to move this. So there is a motion and you can see the LED glowing. So there is a motion, you can see the LED glowing, and if I stop the motion, if I remain silent, then the LED will close. So this way you can actually learn C language, learn the applications of C language using real-time simulation. See, whenever I move this, the LED will glow. Now I'm going to stop moving, the LED will get stopped. So LED will glow only when there is a movement. So that's what the meaning is. Okay, fine. So this is one of the application. So this is called the TinkerCad, and it will be an application of C language. So initially in our classes we'll learn a little bit of theory, like we'll learn what are the different libraries available, what are the different functions are there, what are the different, and briefly we'll discuss functions and arrays and variables, and then we'll start programming one by one. First we'll do it in the C lang turbo C, and then we'll do it in the using the Arduino in the TinkerCad. Okay, thank you.